Good midday, everybody. It is almost, wow, it's actually almost 1. I did not realize what time it was. I guess time flies when you're having fun. I've been getting things straightened up. My desk is a little bit more cleaned and straightened out and organized, even though um, there's stuff underneath the desk that I want to go through and purge or whatever. There's a few things over there near the door that I want to deal with because it's a combination of a lot of stuff that's over there just kind of got dumped there. Some of it got moved there until I can figure out what I'm doing with it. This corner over here, it's got a lot of books that I need to go through and read and deal with. So I'm still working on it, but for the most part, my workspace is open so I can come in here and sit down and read and relax and things of that nature. My cousin Pam has been texting me this morning through Facebook Messenger, about Vikings Valhalla. She saw it, thought of me, and sent it to me via Pinterest. No, not Pinterest. Instagram. Sorry, it took me a moment to think about that. So I feel that's a good thing because she's opened the communication to talk about something simple like, oh, I saw this and thought about you, and we started talking about it, and I was telling her, it's basically historical information. It's a combination of history and just I first started out on was it National Geographic Channel? It was one of those channels that do a lot of historical based movies and shows and whatnot. And then Netflix took it over, and I have not seen Valhalla yet. I've only seen trailers of Valhalla and went, okay, it looks interesting. I'm just hoping that since Netflix took it over and started doing the Vikings Valhalla, they didn't make it more theatrical and Hollywood, and they kept to an actual historical idealism of what happened after Ragnar Lothbrok and his sons did their own thing. There is somebody actually sent me or sent out on Pinterest, not Pinterest, Jim. Not Pinterest. But anyhow, somebody put it on the other website. I haven't seen anything on Pinterest in a while, but they were showing where they believe the gravesite of Bjorn Ironside lies, and people go there to pay tribute or whatnot by leaving stuff behind. A wooden sword, some flowers, a couple, stones of one, like big rocks. Now, since right now, even though Ancestry.com is updating their information practically every week, they don't say, hey, yeah, you have a direct kinship to Lothbrok or Ironsides or Ericson. I don't even know if I'm related to them. Just because their last name ends with son, who knows? Maybe everybody who has son in their last name, whether it's Ericson, Henderson, Henson, Hansen, we all may have been. That might have been the original family that had the last name Son in it. Ericson, Henson, Henderson. Who knows? Sorry, Joanne and the home health person is, I don't know what they're doing, but they just started laughing all of a sudden. I was like, what? But anyhow, my throat has been bothersome in the morning due to postnasal drip. It's that time of year. It's been windy the last couple of days. Leaves are blowing around, so leaf mold is everywhere, and you know, I just hope I don't become allergic to cats, because I've been taking care of 2 cats for the last week or two, or has it been a week? I don't know. But they're good cats. I mean, baby's warming up to me. She used to be like, anytime I approached, she got all, feisty and whatnot, hissing and whatnot. Now it's like, oh, yes, let me smell your hand. Okay, pet me. Or I'd be sitting there and my hand would be dangling at my side while I'm waiting for my computer to boot up, or just sitting at the dining room table waiting for whatever, whether it's time to make dinner or whatnot. And she'll come up and literally sniff my hand and start brushing her head up against my hand, which was a surprise, because like, oh, okay, we're not going to flinch, we're not going to jerk, we're just going to let things happen. She actually, one time while I was sitting in the living room and I was sitting forward on my couch, and my hands were just, down there, like it wasn't a hunch, but I was like getting ready to do something, and my hands were just hanging there, and she literally came up and like smelled my hands, went like down like she was going to go past my hands to somewhere else, but she ended up stopping and pressing her head into my hand like, pet me, pet me, pet me. I miss petting. I miss mommy, that kind of thing. Well, Daisy's personality is weird. She's a good cat. She's a lovable cat. She likes it when when you pet her and scratch her, her back and her sides. She's not fond of being picked up. She makes noises, almost growling type noises. One time I tried to pick her up. Excuse me, all of a sudden I got the hiccups, and I think it's from my energy drink. But when I wake up in the morning at like 9:30 and stumble out of the bedroom to do my morning routine, she is literally, I mean, like, there's one time she hit the back of my leg so hard, butting up against it, because she wanted to be fed. I thought I was going to go falling backwards. But we have a rule not to feed her until, somewhere between 2:30 and 3. But she wants to be fed as soon as, she knows somebody's walking around outside in the kitchen. Usually me. Usually me, because I'm the one who doesn't have a roller or a, what do you call that thing? A walker, excuse me. So, they'll run from the walker, they'll run from Jerry. Why they don't bug mom, I don't know. Probably because of the fact that they sense or understand that she is not stable enough to be, head-butted. But yeah, she'll see me and she'll start whining like, feed me, feed me, feed me. I'm like, you got plenty of water and dry food. You don't get the wet food until afternoon, until somewhere between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, depending on what all I have to do before running off to work. So yeah. Somebody asked me, I read a comment this morning about why did I quit and what's going on, and they were happy I got a new job, but they were just questioning my reasons why. Because they were like, aren't you going to miss having all that time off during the summer? Not really. Besides, the way things are looking right now with my income, my new income and whatnot, which is more than I was getting paid at college, I was only getting $11.15 an hour at Chartwell, from Chartwells, which is the company that basically is the school's main food service company. And the job I got, don't ask me what company I'm working for. That's going to stay out of my videos. But I am working with the deli department, which is, I've been doing that off and on for 22 years. I love it. I don't know why. Just a sense of, prepping food for an individual who is buying it just gives me a sense of satisfaction. And since I'm working 4 p.m. to close, it gives me a greater sense of satisfaction because I love to make sure the equipment that we use is clean. And since we have a small team of people that work daily, day and night, the only downfall that I found so far, and I don't consider it a downfall because the daytime is probably more busy than the nighttime. So, they're probably busier serving customers and prepping food and getting rotisserie chicken out and a hot bar set up and resupplied, and then making sandwiches and whatnot for the cold bar. They don't always have time to clean the machines, which, hey, they don't have to be spotless every 5 minutes. But, give them a good, give them a wipe down so there's not a built, crumbs and whatnot, which is what they do. So at nighttime, we're tasked with fully cleaning, fully cleaning the machines. During the last round of hot foods, including rotisserie chickens, there's a girl in the back that does, makes the in-store sandwiches, the grab-and-go sandwiches. So there are fresh grab-and-go sandwiches, not sandwiches that's been sitting in a cooler waiting to go out into the cabinet, which every store that has a grab-and-go, half their grab-and-go is not pre-made, but still just as good, So yes, I do work part-time, 4 to close, about 30 to 35 hours, 5 days out of the week. Just my days off are different. My income is different. Their clocking in system is quite interesting because basically they give us our schedule. We are responsible to keep that schedule. We are responsible to be there on time, do our job, clock off on time, take our breaks on time. We are given more responsibility for our job. The other thing is because I don't want to say they're ultra casual, because if they were ultra casual, they would allow people to come in with ripped up jeans and whatnot. No. They want you to look good, but you can wear your own shirt as long as it doesn't have a print or anything like that on there. So it has to be just straight up white or straight up black or blue or whatever color you want to wear, as long as it's not, like dirty or wrinkled or obnoxious. Same with the pants. You can wear, like I can wear my old Dickies black pants that I used to wear at my other jobs, or I can wear blue jeans. I don't know. No, maybe they didn't say blue jeans. I don't know. But I prefer the Dickies that I have because they're designed so they don't, if you get spilt, like you spill liquid all over you, the water is supposed to just roll right off. It doesn't, create a mess on your pants or anything like that. I would like to go out and get some just plain, I don't care what color, shirts, polos, or anything like that without a logo. Because if you have a shirt with a logo, you have to find a way to cover up the logo, whether you're covering it with your badge or the supplied aprons or whatever you want to call them. And it's good pay. It's $4.50. No, $4 and I'm trying to do my math. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I'm getting paid over $15, an hour, which is nice because that's kind of like $15. I think is the state minimum wage now, or is it the country's minimum wage now? So I'm getting more. I'm getting minimum wage instead of the old 11.15. And yes, they don't care about this. They don't care if I have an earring here or the earring I have up here. As long as it's not something that's gonna hamper your job, like get tangled up in something. Like if I saw one girl who was working the front end. She had an earring that literally dangled down to her shoulder. And I was like, well, at least, up there, up in the register section and whatnot, you don't have as many pieces of equipment that could get caught up into, whatever. I would never do anything that would put myself in danger, let alone others. And that's one of the reasons why I left my other job, because one of the women I had to work with was pushing my buttons to the point where it's like, no, will not deal with that shit. I will not deal with that shit because I will lose my sense of perspective, and yeah, don't need to do that. I mean, I'm not saying there was anything wrong with Chartwell's other than the income. It was one or two people who just did not know when to shut up. I already have enough issues with Jerry Ann. Sometimes I need her to just shut up so I can concentrate and think and process what she's trying to tell me too early in the morning. That's one of the only major downfalls I find with Jerry is sometimes when she's been awake for a couple hours or she wakes up faster than I do, it's like, and I'm like, whoa, I'm not even awake yet. Please, let me wake up, But, Jerry understands that. And sometimes, very rarely, I have to literally sit there and go, Jerry, shut up so I can process with what you've already said because I'm not awake yet. And she'll be like, oh. And then, let's just say the tension in the air can get a little thick sometimes. And I try to explain to her, and I've done it multiple times. I know you want to get things done. I know you've got a lot of things on your mind that you need me to do because I'm the only one who can really do it. But when I cannot process all the different things that you're saying, I just want to go into my office and do nothing. Now, this morning, because we want to go through a process of purging old holiday decorations, this morning I pulled down the 5 boxes of Halloween decor. And she keeps on buying new stuff, which I can understand why, because she wants to decorate the house, but, she doesn't want to keep on badgering me to go up in the attic to get it. I'm hoping that by next year, we will have everything gone through, purged, and stored properly in the shed. And then, move on from there. But I was hoping Lisa would be here for that because the home health aide is good at helping Jerry out. But Lisa is better at helping Jerry purge stuff. That's why when Lisa gets back, I think she said she'd be back sometime after Halloween because she wants to see the grandkids all dressed up for Halloween, which, hey, you're an adult, you're a grandmother. I understand you want to go see your grandkids and whatnot because that was one of the key things that was for a while keeping her in Texas. But because of expense and health issues and retiring early because of health issues, it's one of the reasons why she's up here to help her get back on her feet, get her where she can basically do whatever on her own, get an apartment, get her medical situated, the whole 9 yards. But I'm not part of that process, so I don't know at all. I'm just like, okay, Lisa's up here for medical reasons. All right, that's fine by me. I mean, Jerry and Lisa's got it all worked out. I'm just sitting there going, okay, I'll do what I can. I'll still continue to do what I'm doing for the house, making dinners and doing my best to clean up and various projects. But today's Monday. It'd be the first Monday I've worked at my new job since I've only been at that job since, Tuesday will be a week. But so yesterday was my first Sunday, and it wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be, mind-boggling crazy. But it wasn't. So who knows what it's going to be like today. First day of the week. If they didn't get it yesterday after church or whatnot, this would be the day of the week that a lot of parents especially will be coming in for cold cuts and whatnot for kids' lunches for school. Let's see. No, I found out yesterday I can bring in my own food and just throw them, throw my Tupperware container in their microwave and not have to worry about going hungry at work or coming home starving and just can't go to sleep because I want to eat everything in sight. Which is good yet bad, because I know if I eat and then go to bed not even minutes, but seconds after I eat just a simple sandwich, sometimes that simple sandwich can lay in my stomach the wrong way and cause, indigestion and other stomach problems I just don't want to deal with. I've actually looked at my schedule for medical appointments for the next week or two, and it does not look like I'm going to have any issues with work, except for, let's see here, tomorrow, Jerry has a morning appointment with her doctor here in town. Wednesday, we have to get up practically at the crack of dawn to drive to St. Louis. She has a spinal CT in St. Louis. Why they couldn't do it here and ship the information or send the information to St. Louis is beyond me. Oh, wait a minute, I know why. Because down here is Mercy and Phelps Health, and then up in St. Louis it's SLU and they're not connected to Phelps Health, and getting information between the two places here, between Mercy and Phelps Health to SLU, is you'd have better luck pulling a bad tooth out of a gator's mouth. Let's see here. That's basically this week. I don't have next week done yet. Yeah, but I don't think we have any November appointments until like the second week of November. So, we'll see. we tend to play things by ear, but we try not to play it too close to the wire, because I don't want to. I don't want to get a whole. I don't want to call my new job the day before and go, oh, yeah, I might not be in until later because of a medical appointment. So we're trying to make sure all our medical appointments are in the morning time. The wind is blowing and causing sounds outside. But no, I feel that my getting this particular job, which is like really right up my alley, did it for 20, 21 and a half years, give or take a couple months. No, give or take a couple years. Let's see here. Did delis in New York for the 13 years I was there. Moved out here. First job was a deli job. Second job was working fast. Second, third, and fourth job was working. No. Second and third job was working fast foods. Then I worked at another deli, and because of circumstances outside of my control or understanding, was removed from that job. Then I got 2 different jobs in food service, and then now this job as a deli worker. And I know this job hopefully will be my final job before actual retirement because of medical conditions or whatnot, or being able to retire because of income or other adventures or ventures will make it easier for me to do just solely this. Whether it's just vlogs like this or scheduled vlogs of different subjects. Like I wanted to sit down last night, but I forgot to because of work. I'll have to do it tomorrow morning. But I wanted to sit down with my calendar now, or my calendar book, now that I pulled it out from underneath all the mess. I can sit down and write down schedules where it's like, today's Monday, so Monday is just a regular log, but Tuesday could be something on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I might do something with the Norse reading I was doing. I want to get back into to finish this book. We're just barely to the halfway point. And then like Friday, Saturday might be, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday might be something out of the lost books of the Bible, or something, something along that line. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I try to break it up so it's not like getting mundane or boring, which I really don't know how my life gets boring. Mundane maybe because just the way I'm feeling. Like today is an overcast, windy day, and I feel better than I did yesterday. I don't know what it is, but it's like always the day before we get rainy weather or any kind of precipitation, whether it's rain or snow, I get this like, because I feel like the barometric pressure is just weighing down on me. But the day that it's supposed to rain or snow or even just thunder and lightning, I'm like, yeah, I can go forever. But it's overcast, it's windy. I'm kind of like in between, yes, I can go forever, and no, just take it easy. I already spent some of the energy from my day getting the Halloween decor boxes down, 5 of them. Now I'm just kind of like, I want to reserve what energy I have for making lunch, dinner, and then work. So, yeah. But that's basically my day. Or at least so far. But anyhow, I see I'm at about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and see what happens tomorrow. Until next time, you guys have a good day. Bye.